our heart to see people coming, not only who are experts in just cutting-edge fields, but people who can help inspire us and motivate us to build the world of our dreams today, because we really do have everything that we need here today to build that world of our heart, that world that we all hold in our vision and we've been waiting to see manifest. And it is such a pleasure to welcome you all here, because you are going to be, many of you, the leaders who will go out inspired, motivated builders who will help inspire others and to help to spread this reality, to manifest it here today. So for our opening ceremony, we have something very special planned. The outrigger Keaho sits upon some very sacred land here for the Hawaiian people, for all of us. And we have here a person, a representative from the Hawaiian people known as a kumu. He is someone who is a teacher in all ways, a teacher of life, a teacher of spiritual matters, most of all, a teacher of the Hawaiian culture. And he is going to gift our opening ceremony with a blessing. And so at this time, I would like to bring up all the speakers on stage, because, of course, coming to Hawaii, you can't start any event whatsoever without getting laid. So if we can get all the speakers on stage, and I'd like you to give a big round of applause for Kumu and all our wonderful presenters.
Ho iola e ka vailo no ho olo no ka leo leo na kupuna puna vai a kane e vai ua ua ka ua I ho mai vai ola e o ka vai ola vai I vina vai I viola o ke ala ku kapuma ke ala e. Aloha. Please have a seat. I'm very happy to be here to especially share the knowledge of our people here on this beautiful property. This property is, right as we speak, we are in the split of two ahupua'a. Ahupua'a is a land district that goes from ocean to the mountain. So we're in the land district right now, half of the room. Half of the room is in Kahalu'u, and then half of the room is in Keaho. Yeah, it's wonderful. The land district of Keaho goes from ocean all the way to the ocean. The only land district on the island that goes ocean to ocean, and Ahupua'a. Other than that, the Ahupua'a goes from ocean to the mountain. Keaho really means a new time. Ke is the article the, au is time, ho is new. So Keaho is a new time. And just beyond us, next to the Sheraton, there is a battlefield. And this battlefield is Battle of Kuamo'o. And in the Battle of Kuamo'o, it is with King Kamehameha, the first cousin, Kekua Okalani, Kekuaokalani was given the honor of holding on to the kapu. The kapu is the sacredness of our people. He was given the war god Kukailimoku. Along with King Kamehameha II, King Kamehameha the Great handed him the government and the kingdom. Well, he knew that he was not a strong king without this god Kukailimoku. So he battled his uncle, the Kuamo'o, and he was losing until King Kamehameha II went to Oahu and enlisted many of those battleships that was in Oahu. And these battleships came right upon our land here, and they started to shoot. And it was prophesied that Kekuaokalani would be shot in his knee. At that time, his knee was hit with a bullet. But the wonderful gift is his wife, standing right next to him, put on his cape and his helmet and continued the battle until she fell. Her name was Manono. So yes, our women are very strong as well in the war or the battlefield. And it was at that time that the kapu system was no longer. It ended at that war. So this giving this whole location Ke'auho. We have many cultural sites on the property. We'll see the south end. The south end is Ke'eku. Ke'eku heiau is the heiau that honors the war god Ku. But our people knew that we wouldn't just use it just for Ku, it was also used for Lono. Lono is the war god of peace, and he provides the agricultural needs to our people, and this is Lono. So 4 times out of the year, that heiau Ke'eku honors Lono. In many of the writings, you will see that that heiau was also used as a human sacrifice. But in many of my stories, or in many of my studies, I have never known of any human sacrifice other than a separate person cutting off his penis on the heiau further north in Kauai High. Next to the heiau of Ke'eku is Hapai Ali'i. Hapai Ali'i is where Ali'i was to be born. He would walk, the mother would walk onto this heiau, and the kahuna would prepare the mother, and as she gives birth, the child would be lifted up. And as the child is lifted up, it is lifted up into the hands of his aumakua. The aumakua is the protector and the guider of our people. This is the name Hapai Ali'i. Fronting the hotel is a fish, and this fish pond is called Kapa o ka Menehune. Kapa is a stone wall. Menehune are our little people. And so it was the story that our little people, the Menehune, built this stone wall. But at the time, it was promised that there would be no noise, like the noise you hear now. So there would be no wall that would be completed. So when the Menehune began to build this wall, they heard the noise, and it was never completed. So Kapa o ka Menehune, as you see it, it's on the white water, and that line there, that's Kapa o ka Menehune, built to protect the fish pond that surrounds the hotel. Directly right in front of us is Kapuanone. Those are all my kupuna trying to get in touch with me. So no worry. If you haven't turned it off, that's okay. Because if you did, it's going to still ring. So anyway, right out here is Kapuanone. It's a heiau to honor the agriculture. And this is where a lot of our people come and offer offerings for the opening of the makahiki season. The makahiki is the time that we honor Lono, 4 months. After that, the honor is given to Ku. Across the bay is a heiau that recognizes the surfing. It says Ku'e Manu. And this heiau is where our people would come and sit and enjoy the wonderful surfing of Kahalu'u Bay. There's a little beautiful pond there. That pond is called Po'o Hawaii. Po'o means head. Hawaii is the islands itself. It was where our people, the ali'i, would come and bathe themselves. A very significant ali'i comes from the island. Her name was Ka'ahumanu. She later became the favorite queen of King Kamehameha I. King Kamehameha, of course, had 23 wives, and Ka'ahumanu was the favorite one. She was a very big and huge woman, and she was the one that became the Kuhina Nui of the islands, along with her stepson, Kamehameha II. We have a replica of the Kalakaua lineage. King David Kalakaua was the last reigning king. He later turned over the kingdom to his sister, Liliuokalani. So this cottage was once built up in the coffee fields, and later it was moved down to the location that you see right now. This is our beautiful property of Keoho, and it is a privilege to be able to sit here and become a caretaker of this wonderful gifts that is given to us. The wonderful thing is that this property is under the ownership of one of the largest landholders that are supporting the education of Hawaiian children, which is also a blessing. And they have really made it an effort to turn this entire property into a cultural educational site for the community at large, as well as for our children. So it's a beautiful to be a part of this property here, the Keoho. So, with all that has been said, I would like to share a blessing with all of you. And let me share a story out of this whole context. And you take it how you want to take it. Yesterday, I was teaching at the Hawaiian Immersion School. Hawaiian Immersion School is located up in the mountain area. And we teach everything in Hawaiian. Every single lesson. Geography is taught in Hawaiian. Science is taught in Hawaiian. And I had the opportunity to spend a day with them. I left them at about 4 o'clock, and I headed down here to the Outrigger Keoho to prepare for hula practice that I had just for myself. Well, as I grabbed my phone, I looked at the time on the phone, and it said it was 12 o'clock in the morning. So I said, 12 o'clock in the morning? Okay. So I went to the auto, and I tried to switch on the auto to see if it just would adjust the time. And it still read 12 o'clock in the morning. So I said, okay. So I went in manually and changed the time. So I said, okay, something's going to happen at 12 o'clock in the morning that I need to be aware of. And it did. My entire house was full of all my ancestors as they came to me at 11:30, and they did not leave until 3 o'clock in the morning. And so it was just a wonderful blessing to be in the heart of my kupuna, my ancestors, as they told me not to worry. They're always going to be here. And so as I do this blessing, I share that I call upon them to help me do the blessing for all of you as you find your path through all these speakers and the knowledge, but only to know that your path is found deep within you, and it's your choice to look within yourself to find it. And this is the message that all my kupuna last night said to me, that you go and you share that this enlightenment is found no further than in front of your nose. It's right there in front of you. So let me share this chant with you. And this chant will be accompanied by my students. And it speaks of this wonderful lei, the lei of the Maile. And this Maile lei to our people connects us from our present world to the world of our ancestors. That it recognizes when the sun comes up, it will always go down. That when it goes down, it gives us time to sleep and to dream. And that when we have dreams, we have hope. If there's no more dreams, there's no more hope. That if the sun stops to revolve, there's no more life. But in this Mailele, it brings the sacredness to the land. And as I shared with all my students that I share this chant with, that each one of you have a mailele. And this mailele you wear on a daily basis. Yes, you don't have to be a Hawaiian to have a mailele. The mailele that you wear is found in your spine. And your spine is your connection from your present world to the world of your ancestors. But it is your choice to decide. If you want to keep it, then sit up tall and connect with your ancestors. For they have love for you from the day you were born to the day you are ready to walk with them. We share this chant with you. Kaumaikala. Kaumaikala, ikamaka o ka opua, o ka lahikina, o ka lehua. Huia ke ala o ka maile, mai ka poli o ke au, pohalia ia. He aloha e, he aloha mai, he aloha ka lehua I ka maka o ka opua. He aloha e, he aloha mai, he aloha ka lehua I ka maka o ka opua. Huna iluna o kalani, o ke uli uli. Hea nei ke ola, o ia ina e kuna I hani ni ana ke aloha iluna o ia wahi. Wahino ke au o nā kupu kupu o ke ola, e ola e ola mai. Mahalo.
I'd like to announce all the speakers to you as we're going through and putting the flower wreaths on. So first, Stephen Bassett, would you like to stand up and just take a bow? Stephen Bassett. And next to Stephen, we have Dr. Len Horowitz, who will be our first presenter here shortly. And next we have Ralph Ring. And Dr. Frank Stranges. And Dr. Robert Wood. We want you to get to see their faces now, get to know them and meet them out in the hall. And here we have Joel Garbin. And Leonid Shirashkin, all the way from Russia. and the beautiful Sabella, who is the director of our film premiere. And Senor Hector Palacios, all the way from Mexico. And next, my partner and the reason why this conference is happening, my beloved and spiritual mate, Dr. Michael Sala. And maybe we could have the other speakers walk up on stage to receive their leis so everyone can really see you. Going to start this way. Okay. And first we have here Timothy Wiley. And Dr. Brooks Agnew. And presenting at our keynote dinner banquet Saturday night, Dr. Tom Vallone. And this beautiful angel here in gold, Shalea, she'll be leading our morning meditations on Saturday and Sunday. And here we have Nassim Haraman. And I'm Angelica Whitecliffe. And I'd also just like to introduce you to these beautiful people who are helping us, making this conference possible in all ways. This is Terry and her daughter Bree and Dan. So thank you so much, Kumu. Thank you for that beautiful opening. And now I'm going to turn over the mic to my beautiful partner, Dr. Michael Sala.
So are there any more speakers out there at all?
No.
Blessing us with their presentations and knowledge. Thank you. And again, we'd like to thank all the volunteers. So why don't you all stand up, all the volunteers. This couldn't have been possible without you. Thank you.
Sorry about before. Please forgive me. I was fixing my planet because I thought I knew. Because he's a friend of mine since I was a little girl and I hadn't seen it. I didn't realize it was Angelica up there. Oh. I'm sorry. I was in a panic because I thought he'd be upset if I missed him. Okay.
Thank Ted and John for looking after the audio visuals for us. Thank you very much.
And now to close everything, we have something, one last special treat. We have with us the Reverend Pamakai, who is going to do a Hawaiian blessing to close our ceremony, to bring completion, and to just fuse that joy and all of the gifts of the conference that it's given to us into our hearts. Thank you.
Maybe we could form a circle, and
Okay.
Pamakai could enter into the circle and do the blessing and the song.
Ai tuni tamani lai o vai ali ali lai vai lua huti ai lai ta lani ta papa a vai o ta vai tini alaya a e no no nalo I ta pua a ta lau la malta tape mai pa ita le o hele mai Aloha. Aloha. Alo, spirit from above, sourcing, giving, being. Ha, here, physical, present, our bodies, who we are in the physical. Aloha, both together. This is who we are. Spirit expressing in physical form, being blessed always, in all ways. This has been one of the most amazing I don't know what to call it, experiences that I have ever attended. I've been to a lot of things in my life, and the energies that were here this time, the different things that happened, the speakers that presented, and each one of you who brought something absolutely magnificent to this place, and have that to take with you out into the world and share it with everyone. What a gift we have been given. So truly, truly amazing. And so we stand in this circle, in the sacred circle, because that seems to be the symbol that continually shows up to remind us of the wholeness of life, of the wholeness of our hearts, of the wholeness of who we are. In the Hawaiian tradition, Kumu Keala Ching came and did an opening blessing. And our way of opening, and I'm sorry I wasn't here for it, but I'm sure that what he did was he wove the lei of love around this place and through each one of our hearts. The lei of love will never leave us. It will always be a part of us. And what we call it is, we call it setting kapu, creating a sacred space. And so to close, what we do is we break kapu. We open it up. We allow it to flow in whatever direction we feel guided. We open our hearts and we open our energy. We open to the source. And we let go. We let spirit guide and direct our lives. So I am going to do one more chant, and what I would like us to do is, let's see, how can we do this? Maybe right in the middle of the room on each side over there,
Let go of hands there. One person there and one person there, let go of hands. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk down the middle towards each other and past each other. So the circle will go like this and back around. And then we may do a barrel thing if we can work that out with the chairs without injuring anybody. To acknowledge each one of us, to look each person in the eye and send them your aloha, who you truly are. Okay, so let's see. I'll go first, yeah. Okay, so follow somebody, all of you, and you come this way. Come this way. As we aloha. 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 You know what, that's what we'll do. We'll just continue. We'll walk around behind them. Because we already went by them, so we'll go back this way. Go back this way. Yeah, so we'll go like a loop. Yeah. We're going to go back this way.
That's very wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. First time. Yes, we've got that Gene man. Yeah, good work. All right, bud. Thanks for the speech. That was good. Peace to you. Thanks for the blessing. Nice. Thank you.
Now, for those of you who are just standing around absorbing all of this wonderful love energy, if you see people that you haven't greeted yet, please go greet them. And then I will finish with the last kapu. I love you too. So much. Yes.
Thank you for the inspiration of this idea. This is very superlative.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doing a reading.
Oh, she's doing a reading.
She's doing a reading right here on the floor. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Whew.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'll make an announcement.
Okay.
I know.
I wonder if any of you ever wonder why lays are so predominant in Hawaii. One of the reasons is that lays are in circles. Wow. And for us, being an island nation, we consider the ocean to be the lay around the place where we live. And after today and yesterday and the day before, and the importance of the ocean and the importance of water, it brings new depth and meaning to my understanding of what that lay truly is. And I hope this also brings new understanding to each one of you. We are so honored to have you all here in this beautiful, magical place called Hawaii. And we wish you all a safe aloha, a safe journey wherever you travel. And to break kapu, I'm going to do one final chant. So all of you can let go of hands, and what we're going to do is I'm going to have you clap. So like, if I can remember. Te tumu I te tumu hua o hula hua o hua puta puka maile ele ele tapune ele ele noa noa no a e ne noa no mako noa no a ne noa no mako. Mahalo. Ahui ho. Ahui ho means we will see you again. E malama pono means and be well. And you all know what aloha Means now. So please always share the aloha wherever you walk. Aloha. 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 Yay. And so you have an announcement?